My name is Abs and welcome to another auto market review. Today I have the pleasure of test driving and reviewing a 2022 Porsche 911 Turbo S. It's incredible, right? This is an ultimate, everyday, affordable supercar. So we're going to try it out today, see what we think, how's it like to live with, what's the good things, what's the not so great things. I'm warning you guys, I'm going to try and be unbiased because it is one of my favorite cars. So let's get into this. So this is a 992 Turbo S. Now, the naming conventions can be really confusing. You'd be like, yeah, but it's a 911. Yes, it's a 911, but it's a 992 911. Previously, it was a 991, then it was a 997, before that 996. So the naming convention is confusing. Even more when you start saying, oh, I've got a 997.2. It's confusing, as well as the badges on the back that say it's a Carrera, it's a Carrera 4S, it's a Targa, it's a Turbo S. It's confusing. But to identify the turbos, you just got to look here. If you see the big vents here, it usually means it's a turbo. And that also means that it's really, really fast. You have to look at this engine. It's absolutely magnificent. Follow me. I can't wait to see this engine. Huh? Where's the engine? Seeing as we couldn't really see much of an engine, maybe it might be useful giving you guys some stats on this car. So this Turbo S has 650 brake horsepower. It's powered by a 3.7 litre flat six twin turbo. It's four-wheel drive. It's also got four-wheel steer, which also helps in a car like this. And it's all run through an 8-speed PDK box, Porsche's classic performance box, which is incredible. This thing is honestly mind-blowingly incredible. You're probably saying, well, is it as fast and as crazy that people say this is? Well, the answer is no. It's even more crazy than that. It's probably one of the most fastest, insane cars I've driven ever. And I say that as somebody who's driven Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Aston Martin, McLarens, you name it, modified cars. It's insane that this car is sitting there looking relatively normal and you're there next to a McLaren or an Aston Martin. The person next to you has absolutely no idea that this car would absolutely blitz them. It is honestly incredible. Just the start alone is incredible. I cannot explain how nice it sounds when you start it up. The cabin layout of the 911 is fantastic, and the old 996 was a very plasticky interior and it wasn't that great. They improved in 997 and then it continually kept improving, and to be honest, this version of the 992, they've done probably the best job ever in terms of the cabin. They've got the right amount of buttons, they've got the right amount of digital. Even the dash setup they've got here, they've kind of gone, okay, we'll have an analog attached right in the middle, as they do in all their Porsches. We'll have digital on either side, but we'll keep it symmetric. The screen on the right, instead of having a big fat screen stuck on like a lot of manufacturers do up on top of the dash, they've integrated it into the dash. Buttons where you need it. The exhaust, you want it louder? Button. Hazard light? Button. Traction control? Off? Button. Suspension changes? Button. You want to change the temperature? Button. These are the things that car manufacturers should be looking at and listening to, because this is what consumers want. They want buttons for certain things, but a nice, simple layout. You've got mod cons in here. You've got heated seats, you've got ventilated seats, you've got electric sunroof as well, and electric bind, Apple CarPlay as well in this generation. So there's basically everything that you need to drive this car daily and be comfortable driving it. You know, I could sit here all day long and just look at this car. It truly is amazing how Porsche has made a shape and a model over decades, and every year they manage to make it look better. Every iteration of this is better. When you see, oh, that's perfection, how do they make it even better? I don't get it. What I love about the 911 is it's actually a really practical car. You can get all your luggage and all your groceries and all. Hold on a minute. What's this? Whose kid is this? Whose kid is this? So now you're probably wanting to know what the auto market verdict on it is, whether you should buy it, whether you should. Do you know what? Forget that. Just go and buy it. You know, don't worry about anything else. Just buy it. Find a way to buy it. If you've got to sell the house, sell the house. If you've got to sell your kidney, sell your kidney. It doesn't matter. Just go and buy it. It's honestly, I cannot explain to you how incredible this car is. It is phenomenal. It's pricey, yes, it's expensive, but that's the only massive drawback that I can find with this car. Everything else, I can't. It's incredible with the way it drives, the way it looks, the way it handles. There is nothing short of remarkable of having a car like this, which is your everyday affordable supercar killer. Go out and buy one if you can. If you can't, keep working hard and keep dreaming, because you know, one day you might end up owning one. Thanks again for watching Automarket Reviews. If you like the content that we create, why don't you give us a like? Why don't you share it with your friends and family? Please do some comments below. Maybe you have a 911, maybe you don't. Maybe you want a 911. Tell us what you think. Please share this video with your other friends and family, and do let people know about Automarket and watching these car reviews so I can build more and more content for everybody out there. Thanks for watching.